Very pleased with our performance today. I know it wasn't perfect, and obviously that's what you strive to be, but we're not. Against a team that was 4-1, a team that we have a lot of respect for. Very good athletes that obviously saw us make some plays today. Excellent. Probably the phase I'm most pleased with is the return yards were minimal, and that was something that darn kickoff team that they're my guys, man. I'm gonna maybe put them in first class on the way home tonight. That's how much respect I got for those guys. That I just love who they are. I love their demeanor. I love when you answer challenges. And then our punter kind of turned the momentum of the game too when he knocked one. So I think they scored anyways, but we just changed field position. So I was very impressed with our coverage units. The other thing we worked on real hard is noon kickoff on the road. Put them in bed last night, 9 o'clock. Challenged them all week about the early start, and our coaches did a nice job getting their units ready to go. So I'll answer questions for you.
Front row, Todd. Said earlier in the game, who would have done the last 2 weeks. You're not a guy who's easily impressed. Are you impressed by what you guys did today?
I have to watch the videotape. I mean, I felt like, it's the thing I'm impressed with is we're starting to get, ever since the Virginia Tech game, we're getting that bare zero coverage. And, you're seeing receivers and quarterbacks start to get kind of excited when they see that, as opposed to the other, and same with the coaching staff. You see it, you're like, great, do it. And you see us taking some more aggressive calls in those situations. So that's a sign that, first of all, our run game's pretty solid if you play base defense. Our offense line is growing up. But the bare zero takes away the run game. It forces you, there are 9 guys at the line of scrimmage. It forces you to make some shots. And we hit one with Devin Smith and some other ones that, and we hit some speed options too. So we've worked real hard on it because we know it's coming.
Bill.
Jump on them right away.
Oh, it's critical, and that's why I knew that coming. It's not just Maryland. It's any time you go on the road. I've never been to this stadium, a very nice stadium, and the students are right on you in the closed end. So it kind of worked out that we started on the other end, and just get some momentum going. Because I've had teams, and I've been a part of them where on noon kickoffs, it looks like it's got that dullard look, got the bad luck when you're coming out of the locker room, and that wasn't the case. I could tell when they woke up this morning they'd be ready to go.
Tim.
Yeah, Urban, you talked about Cameron Johnson's 10-yard punt. You followed that. Darren Lee had the interception there. Raekwon picked up the punt. Is that really the swing point in this game? If you look back on that,
is that after the punt?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah, that's.
The impression of the defense today was pretty obvious.
Yeah, and once again, you just take away. Someday we will take away the big hits. But our defense, anytime, I think we scored more than one, didn't we? Gave us like on a 5-yard line or something.
Right, Raekwon.
So yeah, just Raekwon scored. I think someone else brought the ball down to like the 4-yard line, and the offense punched it in, I think. So yeah, and anytime we're going to be more aggressive on defense. We're tighter coverage with that. There's somewhat of a risk that we need to continue to work on because there's some isolated man-to-man coverages, but there's also more opportunity to step in front of the ball like we have.
Left, Bill.
In that regard,
I think so. It's hard for me until on Monday I'll talk to you, Martin. I don't watch much. I hear and I think, I think when the defense coaches come in, they'll answer that because a lot of times I don't even see it.
Far left, Doug.
Can you talk about the game plan you guys build during the week, play calls you make today, the way your guys execute it? It just seems like everything seems to be getting in sync with what you want to do and the way your players are able to do it.
Well, a lot of confidence in our quarterback right now in our skill positions. I think our total yards was 250, was it? We only threw it 24 times. I want to throw it more than that. But 19 to 24, no picks, and you're taking care of the ball, and you ran for, it's a very balanced offense where I'm very involved in the play calling myself with Tom, and there's a lot of opportunities to make plays because you're confident. We weren't that way in the first game because we didn't show it in practice enough. Now they're starting to practice that way.
Play.
5 games deep with a guy you didn't know.
Talking about JT? Yeah, he's playing very well. And the neat thing is we can still get better. The guys playing around him are pretty good too right now. And there's a lot of confidence. When you start rotating 6 receivers in there, and they're all quality guys, that's a good sign. Our JC guy, Corey Smith, made some plays for us today. Mike Thomas continues. Devin Smith, Evan Spencer. There's another one in there. So all the two H's, and then Dontre. So there's, we're developing depth and we're recruiting good skill right now.
You strive to break the offensive record every year. 45 last year, 50 this year.
Well, it's going to get the roads getting tougher and tougher. So we're just worried about getting better this week. I can't wait. It's a bye week. I wish we were playing another one next week. Our whole team wishes we were playing. But I'm going to give him as many game reps again just to continue to show that maturity. You see Raekwon McMillan, he's getting more confidence in playing. And our return game is starting to pop a little bit now. Dontre came out the other end of a punt return. So there's a lot of positives right now. Our kickoff, the game ball, I know it's going to, so I get to give it, it's going to be the kickoff game. So.
And last question, gentleman in the hat there.
You talked about the new early start on the road and the precautions you took. More precautions than usual, were you more proactive than usual because the place is necessary?
Exactly, and I'd say it's 50-50 when you go on the road in a new game. You have to, it's usually sometimes it's the middle of the first quarter before they wake up, and that other team jumps on you also 7-0, and you're playing uphill the entire game. And we went nuts this week. And our coaching staff, I was grinding up pretty hard Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A fast start.